Alright, good morning everyone. Happy Wednesday. Let's get things set up and ready to go. Today we're gonna jump back into SkyRim, and we're in the, I have no idea how to pronounce this, the Colborne Barrow. And we have a floor puzzle we have to go through. Welcome to the stream. Looking forward to hanging out with everyone for a little bit. And by the way, don't forget we have the push-up challenge that will be taking place. For every new follower or subscriber, I'll be doing 5 push-ups. So let's get ready to go here. I'm going to turn the camera off and let's go have some fun. Oh yeah, one other thing. Don't forget to go follow and go check out my sponsor here, getoveritclothing.com. They make a bunch of cool shirts, 4-wheel drive shirts, funny saying shirts, and they're a nice small business, so I wouldn't be able to do this without them. Okay, and now on to this. We're at 40 followers right now. Our goal's 51. So let's see if I can get her to stay here.
I'll hang back for a bit, but you're not leaving me behind. This is too important.
That's fine. So my understanding is on this floor, I have to, in order to open that door and gain access, I have to go through every single plate. So let's see, without touching another one. Alright, so I'm gonna have to move the dead bodies, I assume. That's not what I want. Go back. Okay, he's off. Is there another one on? Nope. Alright, we'll try this again. Nope, missed it up. Let it reset. And one more time. There we go. What is down here? Gold. That always works. This axe, which I don't need. Anything else? Why am I not jumping? Oh, a ring. Nice. Don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking it's going to be bigger. Hey, good morning, Smooth. How are you doing this morning? Figured out the floor puzzle finally. You had to touch every single one of them without touching the same one twice. They all had to be lit up. So if you'll notice, when you get on them, they turn. And notice the gate closed. Now for the next challenge. I'm doing pretty good. It's a going to the office day, so it won't be a long stream, but at the same time, it shouldn't be too bad here. And I still feel bad about this guy, although it's funny to watch him. Alright. Oh, did it close? What is... oh yeah. What do we have? Oh, there's the chain right there. Didn't even see it the first time. Uh-oh. I hear the music. Here she comes. Now she can follow me. I just didn't want her getting hurt again.
Thought you'd never ask.
It shouldn't be too bad. It definitely shouldn't be too bad. Thanks for saying that. How about you? You on your way to work today? I take it you're feeling much better? Or at least good enough to go into the office? What weapons am I using? Good. We've already been here, though. Oh, so it took us all the way back out. Interesting. Now we go back out and speak to Rallis again. So there's something down here we're missing. Of course, it's dark down here. Let's see what that ring does. I'm really glad to hear you doing a lot better. How's the family doing? No, don't want to get stuck there. She almost got me stuck there, didn't she? Good. Glad to hear that. It's a nasty bug, that's for sure. Okay, guess there's nothing in that ash pile. Chest is empty. It's a nice sword, but it's not going to do me any good. Unless I want to put it in the chest. There we go. Let's take all these weapons and put them in the chest here. Excuse me, Serana. It's definitely not anything fun. Okay, keep pedaling, keep pedaling, keep pedaling. Here we go. So Smooth, you had a chance to go up and check out some of the shirts and stuff at Get Over It Clothing. I think I cleared out all the druggers.
It's
Let's go back and talk to him. No, it's my problem, obviously.
Those soldiers weren't worth much.
Good. I'm glad I can count on you, at least. I think we're almost to the bottom of the barrel, but it's going to be everything I can do to find more miners.
Nah, I'd appreciate it if you get a chance to go check them out and give me anything I can pass on to them.
I can do it. Just barely.
Any advice or anything like that?
Sorry. Never touched the stuff. 5,000.
5,000 this time.
I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said,
No, I can buy a
we've
house
got
for
quite
that.
the reputation out here. And coin is the only counterweight for a bad reputation. Have you got the money? Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick.
I think the guy's just swindling me. Let's read his journal. They weren't quite sleeping and weren't quite dead. That's my friendly partner. Oh, volume 22. His insight's so intuitive, so fundamental, that I almost feel as if I built it myself. Oh, see the tile set. The master. Position. Okay. Well, that would have been nice to have seen that first. I just did notice his journals were laying around. That's what I get.
If they couldn't hold off the Draugr, who can? Those soldiers weren't worth much.
Not worth anything now, unfortunately. And what is this book? Dance and Fire. Nope, not interested. Okay. Now, what other quests do we have here? Let me go do a save. Since that's there. We have to wait again. And there's something on the map that popped up earlier. Okay. We have to do some convincing. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. Those roots look a little funny, and I assume that's a potato. Almost look like they were antlers. Okay. I'm going to change my helmet here, since apparently I'm going to have to talk to someone. So that's the ring I just picked up. Allows you to cast the spell Ignite and Freeze. Very cool. Anything else for speech? Nope. Oh, look, convenient. He's waiting right for us.
I heard that you and Tharstan explored an ancient crypt. That sounds like an exciting adventure. I've seen outsiders in our village before, but none were like you.
Of course not.
That's right. I want to go out into the world and earn great glory. I want to hunt the deadliest creatures and claim vast riches. I'm wary of living in this village. I want to do something with my life other than farm, fish, and hunt deer. I know it must be hard for an adventurer such as you to understand this, but we Skull live very boring lives.
No, I understand.
There is truth in your words. She has not been herself since my father's death. I can see that in my eagerness for adventure, I have forgotten my duties as a son and as a Skull. You have helped me to see wisdom, and I thank you for that, Skull friend.
I take it that one's done now.
Skull to slay a dragon. That would be worthy of a tale.
I hope that Nicholas will hear your words. May the Allmaker bless you with many sons and daughters outside. Once again, you have shown that you're a true friend of the Skull. I wish that I could give you a reward that is equal to the joy in my heart, but I don't have much to offer one who has so much already. Perhaps these will prove useful to you. These herbs are unique to the island, and their light cannot be found elsewhere.
Huh. Well, let's go see what they do. Talking about the sun. Yeah. Hey, right, his voice did sound like the voiceover actor. Alright. Well, I know she just gave me something, but I have so much in my inventory. Trying to find them. In case I don't know what they do. Huh. Okay, well, obviously I do know what they do.
It brings me great comfort to know that Many hunters pass through our village, and sometimes the Dark Elves of Ravenrock visit us. They bring us things from their homeland that we can't find on the island, such as spices, fine cloth, and ores that we cannot mine here. It's true we Skull prefer a simpler life than some, but we do still enjoy a luxury from time to time. Mostly things from the village or the land around it. Have a look.
No, we're good with that. Look at ingredients. Okay.
Well,
I think we're good.
time I'm sure that they will have many children.
The elders
Cold
talk
doesn't
of
seem to
great
bother
cities
her.
Much bigger than our village. But why would anyone need so many buildings? Mother worries when I walk too far from the village. She says a dragon might snatch me up, but I'm not afraid.
She's right. Everyone else is in this heavy jackets and stuff.
I came
She's
here
sitting
to
there in
study
this
the
light
history of
coat.
Solstheim. It's the skull who intrigued me. That was quite an adventure we had, wasn't it? Well, let me think. I suppose it's been nearly a year now. My goodness, how the time has flown. Well, not so far. They think I'm a bit strange, but they seem to tolerate me. In fact, they've been very accommodating, hospitable even. They seem happy to talk about their traditions and history. Oh, no, most certainly not. I'm a historian. I'm here to learn about the history of Solstheim. Solstheim is a fascinating place, but we know so little about its past. There are many mysteries that remain unsolved. Yes, that was a most disturbing experience. But to answer your question, the architecture was strange, almost otherworldly. Given that,
Almost.
considerable power it must have taken to affect our minds so completely, it would suggest the work of a powerful mage. Either that, or perhaps a Daedra. If so, then
Not a
may the
Daedra.
Nine protect us. Powerful and malevolent entities who make their home on the plane of oblivion. Some of the more powerful among them can exert their influence within our world, and when they do, men inevitably suffer. Until next time, then.
Okay. Good lesson. Don't think I have any leather to... Yep, I don't.
I came here to study the history of Solstheim, but it's the skull who intrigued me the most.
Here we go. Well, what is next then? I'm gonna run around here and just wait for a message, so let's see what we have in here. Raven Rock. I've been trying to distribute that. No one else wants any. Oh, much appreciated. Thanks so much, Smoo, for the review. And back over to Raven Rock, unless something else pops up here. I don't think there's a lot left. There we go. Fast travel. Well, we're getting close to our affiliate level. I just need what, 11 more? And then maybe I'll get some new features and be able to add some new things to it. Thank you so much. You're always so encouraging. I really appreciate that. We've already been in the tomb. There's supposed to be some hidden... Oh, it's in one of the abandoned buildings, if I remember correctly.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend.
I'm glad you hang out. It's always fun to chat with you. Okay. Don't think that's anything worth it. People are actually sleeping here. Let's see if there's anything hidden upstairs. Nope. See, I'm not trying to steal from anything, I'm just trying to find them. Wonder if there's another abandoned house here. That's the last one there. Pretty sure. What do I have to smelt? Anything? Nope, not enough of anything.
The security of both Raven Rock and Councillor Morvain is my primary concern. I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them. All of the soldiers in this town are Redoran Guard. Some of the best warriors that House Redoran has to offer. I've spent quite a few years honing their skills, and I can assure you they're not just your average city guard. To protect Councillor Morvain, of course. He has quite a few friends on the council back in Morrowind, and they wanted to ensure his safety while he was here. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to discuss it.
Oh, something sneaky's going on.
Ah, this is bone mold armor. Quite impressive, wouldn't you say? It's fashioned from actual bone that's been reinforced with a resin-like material and then shaped to form the armor plating. It might appear brittle, but I'd wager it could stop the blow of a weapon better than iron or steel. Find me that stash of wine. I'm itching to be rid of it.
I'm trying. Oh, it's 8 p.m., so most people should still be up and about. Am I missing anything over here? I don't think so. It's the only abandoned house I saw. Pretty sure it said in the abandoned house, didn't it? It's up top. Locate the hidden stash. This isn't abandoned. See if we get attacked again. Anything we haven't tried or we're looking for? I don't think so. I don't need to cook anything. Although they have plenty of ingredients, that's for sure. See, this is another place they gave me for doing what I did. So technically this is my house now. And I wouldn't think this one would be disappearing like the other ones. You know what's been missing though is my backpack that I had. That seems to be gone now. Interesting. Just realized I didn't have it on anymore. Okay, we got garnet. Okay. And why do we have a bunch of skulls? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I don't need the dagger. Did not put it back there. Anything else I can drop? Reduce some of my weight. These are all 0. Where'd that dagger just go? I just dropped it. Huh. Not a bad looking little place. So if I had other sets of armor I could activate and put the armor on these mannequins. But I don't have any extra armor laying around, and I no longer have a follower. And I don't think I have anything to enchant either. Yep. Plenty of soul gems. So there's a question, do I really want to... So whatever I have in my hands will go there. I think that's a 40. That's a 24. There. That dropped our weight some. And I doubt I'll be able to do anything with this. Oh! There we go. That will definitely help us. Now I just have to remember that I put it here. A little bit of alchemy. Okay. Weapons rack, my own little setup, my own forge. See, this is kind of what I had in the one house that disappeared, where I actually put my family. But I don't think this one's going to disappear since it's part of the main town. Alright, am I missing where they could be stashing this? It's not stealing it, it's mine. I put it there. It just seems weird. It's almost like... Let's look at the house from the outside again. Oh, okay. So that was the upstairs. Here's his house. I don't have anything to forge. Just leaving all these potions out here. I can't believe that. What time is it? It's 10:39, that's why. Hi, Serana. There we go. Gonna let him rest for a little bit. Said something about the beast blood. Huh. That's something I haven't tried yet, is turning into a beast. I just don't know if it's going to work or not without the ring. Alright, everyone should be up and about. If not, we can run around the walls for a little bit. There we go.
Find my pickaxe. You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Thanks for saving me the trip. So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
Well, thank you.
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use. I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time. A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Ravenrock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften. I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armor smith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
Let's see what he has. Arrows were good. Oh, not a bad bow. Petrifying them. That's a good one. Nice little dagger. Crude looking weapon, but looks like it'd be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a bunch of this stuff. And I'm going to go put it on the mannequins. So, you know, that's not bad. Increases your carrying capacity. So I know I'm going to be way too heavy.
Bring the weapons and armor to me.
So I just made him very rich. And I'll do the slow walk back to my place.
Councillor Morvain is the only reason Ravenlock has survived all these years. You should pay your respects.
I'm pretty sure I already have. Have a good lurk there, Smooth. Thanks for hanging out. Excuse me, Serana. Gotta go downstairs. see. No, that's not what I wanted. Huh. Put that back on. We're gonna do the iron armor on this one. And give. Still way too heavy. It's a Nordic stuff. That's gonna go over there. Wrong one. Okay. Oh, what are my boots? Sneaking's 35% better. This increases my carry capacity. There we go. Still heavy though. Is there another mannequin in here? Nope. Let us go ahead and drop some other stuff. Got that. I don't think I picked up any weapons, did I? We have the pickaxe, which we always need now. Amulet doesn't weigh anything. The boots weigh 9 but give me 30, so it's a good benefit. Okay. Oh. Ignite and freeze have been added. Let's see. Read the Axeman, it said. Spoken with. Nope. See what ingredients I can drop off here. Question is, am I gonna need any of it? Oh, the dilemmas. What do I have that's heavy? Bone meal I can drop. Briar Hurt. I guess I should see what I can make first before I go dropping everything. I always do this backwards. That's what I need. See if we can find something new. No. Restore health. Oh, see, discovered something new. Okay. And let's drop some weight. I think I need one of those, I'm not sure. Do I need it? Drop those. Yeah, I see we're supposed to be collecting those. You can find those in a lot of places. Same with nightshades. Alright. Vampire dust. thinking I'm good. Just starting to recollect these things. I'm gonna drop all of them. Seems like a lot of weight that I've been carrying around. The only thing I am gonna need is those berries. Did I grab the right thing? Yeah. Is there a bookshelf in here? There is, isn't there? There we go. Can't get rid of any of the black books. There we go. We're gonna store those. Oh, I might want that back. I didn't know I could drop those. Oh, I need 2 sapphires. Okay, I'll have to go back and get that. There we go. I need the other half of the claw in case I ever get back in there. Can't drop that. Can't drop that. We got a grand soul gem in there. Okay. So. Much lighter on my feet. Look, I can jump. Alright, Serrano, you with me, girl? Let's head back out. Any messengers? Anyone coming to talk to me?
Local. Got those special poisons you asked me.
Why don't you say that even? So the entire town can use.
Splendid. Misery? I'll give you misery. Try getting assigned to scrape net scum off the front of the bulwark.
And that's the end of it, understand?
Whose place is this?
Teldrin Ser, the best sword. Then let's be off.
Oh, cool. Alright, Teldrin.
Right behind you.
Welcome to the wretching Netch. Sorry. Gildas won't allow me to drink while I'm working at Vunech. Alright then.
Anytime you want to head for SkyRim, I'm right with you. I've spent enough time on Solstheim to last a lifetime.
Welcome to the wretching Netch. How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count. There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujamma in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised.
Okay.
But you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching,
Most of us sing badly.
a Netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the Netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on the Netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that Netch was sick. True story, friend. True story.
Where do they come up
Haven't
with
heard
this?
anything lately, but check back with me. You never know. Come back any time. My doors are always open.
Okay, so our one glitch seems to be fixed because we went to a different island. So we now have a new follower. These are the different rooms. These are the guest rooms, so I don't need to be breaking into them. Should be saving before I go open up stuff. We don't need a still. Okay, so our new follower wants us to go back to SkyRim.
What's our next move? Long story, but I don't see the harm in sharing it with you. My last patron was a true Nord. He was dressed in animal skins, had tattoos on his face. A real traditional type, if you know what I mean. He had an insatiable bloodlust and was extremely stubborn. One of the toughest employers I've ever had. Simple. He paid well. Very well. Anyway, we'd just cleared a ruined fort somewhere outside of Whiterun, and when we got outside, we saw one of them galloping away on horseback. Well, my boss wasn't about to let him get away, so we pursued. On foot. For 3 days.
Sarcasm.
Until we ended up tracking him to one of the largest bandit encampments I'd ever seen. My patron took one look at me and made the most menacing grin I'd ever seen. At that moment, I knew I'd never see him again. No amount of money would ever be worth that kind of death.
Okay.
Right behind you. Obey our laws, or suffer the consequences.
Don't be put off. Well, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
One more person.
To understand how we met one another, you have to appreciate what he's going through. Cretius is a third-generation miner. All his life, he's lived and breathed nothing else. By the time Cretius came of age, the ebony mine in Raven Rock was shut down. He took that quite hard. Our home has been in his family for over 200 years. Leaving would have been like abandoning precious memories. Instead, he stayed on Solstheim and spent most of his life prospecting for a new ebony source.
Look at Serrano back there chatting up the captain.
A decade ago, this drove him into a deep depression. He shut himself inside his home and refused to come out. It was after refusing to allow anyone to bring him food. Counselor Morvain ordered his door to be knocked down before Cretius starved to death. I was a temple priest at the time, and they had me use my healing arts to restore strength to his ailing body. I stayed for a while and cared for him, then I suppose we fell in love. Be careful out there.
It's busy. Yeah, so, what can I... Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point. A kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them. They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here.
Yep, I will. Thank you.
Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting
There we
his
go.
time
I think
out
we're going to
here.
hit 10.
His drinks are outstanding. Thanks.
All right.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone.
So you figured we'd get rid of a couple of the little side quests. Let's go down and talk to Gildas.
Welcome to the wretched... The mine's open. Perfect. All that's left now is to go ahead and wait for the
Good
patrons to come
morning,
in.
Wolf. How are you doing?
As promised, here's a little something for yourself. Safe travels, Outlander.
Hey, look, I found a new companion here in the game. We're getting ready to run back to Skyrim
If you're
here.
dealing with me, there's only one thing to remember. Pay your debts or end up hurt.
I work for Mogrel. You got a
Nice.
problem, you talk to him.
Counselor Morvain is the only reason...
Got a busy day today, Wolf?
You should pay your respects.
But I never live with strangers, so shove off.
Alright, we're gonna save real quick. And we're gonna go in and see what we're missing. Anything? Still can't locate that. So is everything going good with the work you're doing? unearthed.
It's quiet.
Well, I'm sure you are. I'm definitely sure you are. If you had a chance to reach out to Ghost,
I
see
trust
if
you're not planning any
he can
trouble.
come give you a hand.
What can I do for you, Fred?
I feel I owe you my life for thwarting the House Hlalu plot to have me assassinated. My deep... With the mines open, Raven Rock has become a significant colony of the Dunmer people again. I've been able to convince my superiors at House Redoran to send me the resources that they've been denying, now that we're deemed more important. Soon, we'll have a steady supply of workers and materials to keep things going for years to come.
There we go. Oh, I hear you.
Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the
Well,
resources.
I wish you the best of luck there. Hopefully you get
Raven Rock
everything
itself.
going. You don't run
Not that
into
there's
any
much
major
beyond the confines of
hiccups
our
or
town
anything.
anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skal Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along.
Thanks
Other
for
than
jumping
that,
on, Cranky. Enjoy the
Solstheim's
lurk.
crawling
Have a
with
great day.
bandits and weaklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. You've never heard of House Redoran? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the Council, the ruling body of Morrowind. This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Endoril, Sadras, and Redoran. Well, of course. With 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory. Yes, I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library.
Ah, there we go.
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
This is the library upstairs. Do a quick save. Because you did tell me I could go in, right? His doors are open. That means I get to go into any room. History of Raven Rock. Volume 1, Volume 2. Alright. Survey you requested. Extensive repairs. Dock's been completed. Ooh, I lost 26. Redoran Guard. Okay. So they're still down 16. 74 outlying settlements. Okay. Very low on the list.
We don't run into too many ash spawn out here.
I think we already read this book. Oh, something about a dragon. Yeah, we already read that. We picked up that armor. Well, I think we're good. Read the books we could read. Thank you. Ah, Serana, thank you. Whew. Thought she was gonna block me in. Nice looking dinner knife.
Milori over at the Iron Farm should be still mixing potions if you're seeking that sort of thing. Far west end of town.
Thank you. I don't know why that's locked now. And what's in here?
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius's face. I've never seen him so happy. Don't be put off by my husband's mood. He enjoys having visitors.
He should. Okay.
It's been tough running the household alone. Cretius isn't getting any younger.
What's up top? See, this is where I would have thought the mayor would have been. But it's the temple, I see. Oh, what's this saying? Let me put my... I have to go back. Let's try this again. Oh, these are the different shrines. I don't know what they do, though. I should have paid more attention.
I wandered the wastes of Vusage, carrying the message and the reclamations from tribe to tribe. Don't you mean the anticipations? We no longer use that name for them. They have reclaimed their identity and no longer represent
Hope
the
we don't run into too many
false
ash
side
spawn
people.
out here.
You'll do well to remember that next time, attendant. Of course, Elder. Please forgive me. Are you here to pray? There where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late.
Oh, here we go.
And have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains. Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They are befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling
Okay,
their
Serana.
remains.
Thank you, Wanderer.
Oh,
That
nice.
would be most kind. Here, this key should open the door to the tomb.
Thank you.
The reclamations are the true tribunal. The Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people. Azura, Methala, and Boethia. We call them the
Boethia.
true tribunal because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts from the false tribunal that came before. Sotha Sil, Amalexia, and Vivek represent what was. Beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes to shield the true tribunal from our minds. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can finally shine upon the House of Reclamations. Be cautious, friend. The Ashspawn are soulless beings with no regard for...
I got it, I got it, I got it. Soulless beings. Where'd my boots go? Oh, I moved them. Never mind. My bad. These are just sleeping quarters. Alright, let's see what he brings out. Just a sword. But we have a new carry guy. The Ashspawn are hard. Oh yeah, he has some magic too. Look at you, dude. He's running. Get him. One ran down this way. Oh no. Alright. There we go. Got a little something in my shoulder there. Oh. Kinda like this dude.
That'll teach you.
Alright, everyone, put your stuff away. It was a good battle. Good job,
What's
dude.
our next move?
I know, but I'm impressed.
Anytime you want to hit the SkyRim, I'm right with you. I've spent enough time.
Okay. We don't want to go there. Ash yams. Ash yams. I think that's what's turning everyone. Who's breathing heavy? Maybe it's machinery. Alright, let's go back in. Alright, come back. Alright, I need to change some weapons. Need to be able to go double-handed here. Okay, now we've cleared that out. At least that's what it's telling us. Don't they know they're supposed to put gold in these? Not yams? We came down here earlier. Alright, I'm gonna quit looking at those. What does this one say? A little bit more. A little bit less. Didn't know we were going back out to SkyRim.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome here.
Yeah. Working for your boss, dude. Can't tell me I can't come in. Where'd he go?
You are... Spirits be praised. I'm hoping you didn't suffer much at the hands of those foul beings.
Please, accept this as a token of my thanks.
Hope we don't run into too many ash spawn out here. The Dunmer race doesn't bury their dead, or leave them to rot inside a stone sarcophagus.
When a Dunmer passes, his body is given to fire, so he might return to the ash from whence he came.
The Dunmer don't believe that death is the end. We believe that it's the beginning. May Azura, Mafala, and Boethia. I do.
Okay. And I think this is going to be it for the day. Need to go get ready for work. Figured I'd come all the way back, stand out here at the end of the wall, see if a dragon comes to us. And there we go. Yeah. Got a new companion with me. I owe you a couple miles on the bike. I'll get that done tonight when I come back from work. There you go, girl. You don't need to be pushing me again. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. And, enjoys the middle of the week. As they say in Germany, it's Mittwoch. So, happy hump day, everyone. Take care, Smoo. Enjoy work. Be good. Cranky, take care. And we'll see everyone tomorrow. Cheers.